How we doing, boys? Welcome back to another FIFA 23 content review on the channel. I'm Slater. In today's video, I will complete and open to show you the 85 plus by 7 upgrade. I'll tell you whether it's good or bad value based on the price and what you can get back in it. We have new 82 plus player pick upgrades. I will tell you about the upcoming promo and what to watch out for there as well after Shapeshifters. And we'll do a quick video. I've already created this thing, so that way it's going to be very quick. We'll open it and get you out of here on your way so you can figure out if you want to do this too. Okay, so for that, all I ask is if you're new to the channel, hit the subscribe button for daily videos on all the content, and like the video as well. Helps me a lot. We're 9 subs away from 1,300, so thanks for the support lately, and let's dive into this thing. So let's start with the big boy, right? We're not at 85 by 10 season yet, but it's very close, and I'll explain that to you in a second here too. But you have a daily repeatable, not daily. You can do this multiple times over the next 3 days. So it looks like it's going to refresh itself in basically 2 days from now. So you'll have the opportunity to do this again on Wednesday, and then that'll be the last time. So you could technically save 285 plus by 7 upgrades for the next promo, or take 2 swings at the end of Shapeshifters Team 3. The question is it worth it? And I think this is a really interesting part of the game, because fodder is this middle tier fodder that EA are kind of making a lot of things worth. That your team of the season pack is an 84 and 85, and this is an 84 and 86, and the year review player pick was an 84 and 86, right? And the 86 was player pick was an 85 overall team. Like, EA are attacking every inch of 85, 84, 86 overall players that you have in your club, which is obviously making them much more scarce, making the market change dramatically. And then you're also coinciding that by putting in really high rated players and then offsetting it with really low rated 83s, 84, 82s, 81s to make these SBCs work. So just be cognizant of trying to give yourself as much chance at fodder as possible. Daily logins, the cup, objective content. Give yourself as much fodder as you can, because you're going to need it a lot over the next couple weeks in this game to still enjoy the content every day. So it's an 86 overall team and then an 84 overall team that needs 385. So once again, you're pumping a ton of 85 rated cards into this thing. So I had this thing done and dusted. So let me go get this thing done. The question is it worth it? You know, obviously it's a gamble. There's no yes or no direct answer here, because someone's going to open this and get like Thierry Henry, you know what I mean? Or a Figo card, or a Hugo Lloris, or Harry Maguire, or Pogba. And then you or me and I might open it and might get all golds. And maybe not even a card, 88 overall or higher or something like that. That doesn't even help me do this again in a couple days. So this is all a matter of gambling, right? But I can at least tell you really quick, if we jump over to Footbin and we go to SBCs, I'm going to refresh this really quick. 90,000 coins, which has an 84% downvote. The reality is that in 2 days, you could grind this pack, and I'll rip it first, and I'll explain to you how you can do that too. I don't think it's actually that bad of value. I think you're at the point in the game where you're trying to get the best players in the game. Everyone's team is fantastic, so it doesn't really make a lot of sense to like harbor fodder just to have it, in your back pocket. You do want to try and pack the best players in the game to try and change your team to still enjoy the game in some capacity. So I'll explain to you in a second why I think you could definitely get this done, probably for free in some way, shape, or form. Maybe you just have to wait a day to open it. So here we go. I'm going to rip this bad boy. If you open this pack, let me know in the comments below who you got. We're going to start with a gold player, obviously. We know Shade just pop in the back. It's a Brazilian. I got Neymar, which doesn't mean anything anymore, but it is just always, it's cool to hit a Nene, right? I'm wearing a green shirt too, so maybe it was in the cards, and he's miming all over the place. The question is, did we get a Shapeshifter behind it? And see, I did not. But I did get 289s, 288s, and an 87 and 86, which isn't bad. I mean, that is a great launch point for me to take another swing at this again in the future. And I really think you can do it for free, if I'm being honest. And I'll explain to you why. So, not a Shapeshifter, so I think it's technically an L. What's the price of an 89 rated card? Well, no. I mean, if you took the price of an 89 rated card, and I got 2 of those, right? So it'd be like 70K if you took the 2 of those together, and then an 88, which I'm guessing is like, let's say that's 15K. So that would be 30K, 70. I'd already be over the price of the SBC with these 4 cards, and then this would just be additional value on top of like what it costs to do the SBC from scratch versus what I got back as a value of each player. So it actually ended up being worth it for me, and I didn't get a Shapeshifter. So that gives you context of why I think this is something you should do. And I'll explain to you why I think you should do it and how you can do it. So first and foremost, we have an 82 plus upgrade. So let's dive into this thing, right? 82 plus player picks. Now, granted, these have been, I think, kind of bad comparatively to other ones, but it's the same requirements it has been. 8 rare gold players. So once again, if you're grinding the game, this is another opportunity to get fodder over the next couple days to do the 85 by 7 before it resets. And I already did it because I needed to do it to get fodder for this particular episode. But you can go ahead and you can do your daily login, right? Today's daily login gets you an 84 double, I'm sorry. an 84 double upgrade and an 81 double upgrade. If you did tomorrow's and still hadn't done the pack, you get another 81 double upgrade and then a 384 plus pack, right? So they're right there in those two, the 284 plus and that's 584 plus cards. If you get 3 of those to be 85s, you've already finished basically the entire back half of the segment, and now you see the top half of the segment, and you could really easily do that, I think, through the Shapeshifters Cup, right? If you haven't played this all yet, you get an 85 by 10 pack on the back end of this, 85 by 5s, all these different things. You could also be grinding the Camavinga objective, right? So if you want to go ahead and do this, every one of these 80 double upgrades, you could pack fodder in if you grind the game that way, and then the 83 doubles and all these different things. I think you could very easily grind this all from scratch, and if you're like me who's a little bit behind in terms of their season progress, well then you just have additional options of crazy fodder packs to help you out too, that you can totally grind the game with right now. So I think that even though people are downvoting it, I think you should definitely do that 85 by 7 because we're at the back half, dude. I mean, what are you doing? You know, you're gonna pass on an 85 by 7 at the back end of the game. Let's have some fun. Take a swing, dude. You can't take these coins with you. I'm gonna end up spending all those, like, close to about 3 million of that. I'll probably leave $1 million just to do like a pack video like next year at the back end of this year to kind of have just some fun on YouTube. But like, go and swing. And what I wanted to tell you is too, if you're still here, I'm gonna drop a video this week before we should get footies. Footies should be the next promo. And when we got footies, I'll drop a video of like what SBC types came out, what fodder packs came out, 85 by 10s drop, what they cost, what packs, what cards were in packs. I'm going to drop a video so that way maybe you can like pre-prep. So let's say at the back end of Shapeshifters, there's an opportunity to maybe buy some cards and prep yourself for the upcoming content. I'll drop that on this YouTube channel as well later in this week, either Wednesday or Thursday, to prep for footies. So if you want to look out for that type of content, once again, like the channel, subscribe if you're new. It's all about giving you guys as much information as you can to get the day done. I do think you should do the 85 by 7. 100%. If you just can't do it in the first 3 hours it's out, that's okay, dude. Grind the game. Get the fodder organically. You have all the means to do so. Season progress, Camavinga upgrades, daily login content tomorrow. More upgrades, more grinding in the game. Maybe they drop even more fodder opportunities tomorrow. So if you just can't do it today, that's okay. Make sure you just grind the game. Give yourself an opportunity. Take a swing and see if you hit a big player. With that being said, have a great rest of your day, guys. It is July 4th weekend. Tomorrow is July 4th, so I'm not streaming tonight, but I will stream tomorrow. I'm going to go suit shopping, actually, this evening and work on a YouTube video. So that sounds very, very fun. Have a great rest of your day, boys, all right? Peace.